Hello and welcome to the Treasure Hunter Variety Hour. My name is Liz. Get ready to hang out with like-minded individuals from all over the planet. If that is something that gets you all warm and excited, then please consider subscribing to the channel. This stream is brought to you and sponsored by Radio World. Canadians can get all of their metal detecting gear as well as outdoor electronics in one place. 2 locations to serve you, Toronto and Calgary. And of course, online at radioworld.ca. Everyone, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button on this stream. I'm going to tell you why. Because we need to send that algorithm to like outer space. Seriously. First, before we get things started, I need to say hello to each and every one of you, because if you were not there, oh my goodness, it would be little old me. So let's do this. Oh my gosh, gotta say, oh my gosh. Scroll up to the top. I don't know why, but I'm as nervous right this very second as I was in 2018 when I did my very, very first live stream. So, somebody please give me a, tell me that you can hear me and everything's okay and everything sounds good. Because right now I'm like on the verge of, super nervous today. Oh my goodness. Let's start from the very, very top of the list. Oh my gosh. Andrew T. First person in the chat today. Thank you, Andrew, very, very much. Followed swiftly along by Dirty Paws. Oh my gosh. Curiosity Detecting also in the chat. Relic Expeditions. Oh my goodness. Audra in the chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Yes, it has been a while. Has totally been a while. Tripwire, Straight Up Metal Detecting, also here with us. Right on. Oh my gosh, Treasure Talk. I do believe that is Jeff. If you're not subscribed to Treasure Talk, you're missing out on some great guests, great prizes every Monday at 7 p.m. Right on. Mike Rourke. Oh, Rourke in the house. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm really nervous. Oh my gosh. Great to see you back. Right on. Metal Detecting. The 6 with Prospector Steve here as well. How cool is this channel name? Hoard of the Rings. Hoard of the Rings in the chat. Right on. Rachel. Right on. Who else do we have here? Oh my gosh. Nightbot is in the chat. Oh my goodness. Wow, I just missed a whole bunch of people. Coffee to go with Julie and MJ here. Right on. DCM Detects also here. Oh my goodness. Chris, Yeti Mountain Trading. Right on. The Gopher is in the house. Right on. Good stuff. What just happened there? There you go. Oh my goodness. Wow. Gotta say, like I said earlier, it's been a while. It's been just over a year. I think November was a year. And wow, really nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, what screens do I need open? I mean, right now I've got like 6 different screens open on my computer, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Country Diggers in the house. Right on. Piney Man. Right on. Oh my goodness. Digging for Life. That is Jason. My goodness. Fellow Canadian nomad. Right on. I gotta say, Jason digs in some amazing locations. So hopefully one day I'll be able to meet up with Jason and do some detecting. Right on, right on. Rachel, we've missed you, Liz. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Really, really do. Soggy's Adventures. Right on, right on. My goodness. What is going on? There's commercials in live streams now. Just got hit with one. Seriously? Like I said, I haven't done this in like over a year. So I do appreciate you letting me know. I will get rid of those commercials when I stream next week. I apologize for those commercials. But like I said, it's been a year, over a year. There's some settings that I totally forgot about. We'll fix that. We'll add that to the list. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh my goodness. So what are we doing today? Oh my goodness. Apart from me being all nervous, we're going to do show and tell, of course, because the stream would not be a stream without show and tell. Who just popped in here? Timeless Digger. Gary, right on, right on. I'm heading out to the forest for some treasures. Right on, right on. I hope you do. I hope you do find them. Right on. Good stuff. Curiosity Detecting says, I think it may be on the viewer side you have, or he has YouTube Premium and haven't been hit by ads. All right. All right. Please bear with me. Like I said, there's going to be a list of stuff that I have to fix for the next stream, but we'll get it done. We will get it done. I promise that. Like I said, show and tell. Let me put the email address up here. Right there. If you have something that you would like to share with the folks, send an email, diggingcanuck@gmail.com, and I will do my best to share it with everybody. So right on, right on. I'll leave that up there. There you go. I'll leave that up there for a little bit. Right on, right on. Remember at the beginning when I said we are like international treasure hunters from all over the world? How about this? Malaysia. Malaysia is in the house. I am doing very well, Malaysia. I hope you are too. Right on, right on. My goodness, Malaysia is in the house. Gotta say, if someone from Narnia hops into that chat, I'm gonna fall off my chair. Oh my goodness. Right on, Malaysia. How do I get rid of that? There you go. There you go. Gopher says he has some finds to share on Blue Sky later today. And yeah, as you can see on the, let's see. Oh, no, there you go. My social media. You can, oh my goodness. Everything's backwards. You can catch me on Instagram, right on. And yeah, that is that right there. Blue Sky Social. It is, I guess they're saying that it's like an alternative to Twitter. So I am now on Blue Sky, and Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And of course on Facebook. What's going on here? Hey, if I miss seeing you enter the chat, just put an @Digging Canuck. It's going to highlight on my side, and I'll definitely say hello to you. Oh, what is this? What is this? Relic Expeditions. So now that you are a NOKTA rep, which of the NOKTA detectors do you gravitate to the most? Well, most recently, I have been taking the triple score out with me. The Legend, I gotta say, before that, it was the Legend. The Legend has been sitting idle for quite some time. I do have to remember to bring that out. But the triple score, lots of videos on YouTube about how to set it up and all that sort of thing. But triple score, some amazing promotions. We're going to talk about that in a bit. Some amazing promotions, the value that you get with the triple score, what it does. Some people are saying it's like a mini Legend. I don't know. I know I found some really, really good stuff with that. That's for sure. DCM detects I found my 3rd ever ring on New Year's Day. Right on, right on. Good stuff. Take a picture of it. Send it in to diggingcanuck@gmail.com so we can see it. Right on, right on. So like I said, show and tell, of course, there's going to be a silver giveaway if I remember how to do it. Going to be giving away a mint uncirculated 1967 Canadian dime. And if I could bring up the picture, I'll show it to you. It's never been touched by human hands. Let's see if we can find that for you. Let's see if we can. I think we can. I think we can make that happen. I think we can. Let's see. All right, let's try sharing this. First time sharing something in a year. There you go. How cool is that? Somebody is going to win this. This is a mint uncirculated 1967 Canadian 10-cent silver. Never been touched by human hands. How cool is that? If I remember how to do this giveaway, somebody is going to win this. And if I have time, maybe we'll do a second giveaway for a Digging Canuck sticker pack. How about that? How about that? Right on, right on. We'll do that as well. There you go. There you go. See, I kind of remember how to do this. I kind of remember. We have some industry news in regards to drones, flying drones in Canada. I don't know about you, but some detectorists have drones that they use for B-roll, as well as they even record themselves metal detecting. I haven't done that yet, but some new regulations coming in effect in Canada. We're gonna talk about that. A couple personal YouTube musings from me. Oh my goodness, who just came in? Steve Shepard just came in. Right on, right on. Great to see you, Steve. I do appreciate that. Right on, right on. As always, and I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try and put the link to the stream up on the in the chat, and I don't know, maybe we can make that happen. Maybe one of you, or however many one of you will decide to join me on this broadcast. Totally up to you. You don't have to. But if you do, we're going to try to make that happen. And as I said earlier, there's probably going to be lots of mistakes and errors and technical stuff, live stream gremlins and that sort of thing. And bear with me. I will write them down, try and correct them for next week. We're just going to power through it. All right? All right. Rachel says, are the regulations due to New Jersey drones? Yeah, I don't think those New Jersey drones had any form of regulation when all that was happening. And my goodness, whatever happened to those New Jersey drones? Kind of just, I don't know, kind of just stopped talking about them. Yeah. All right. I do just want to start off with, let me get this. Let me find this, and then we'll get the party started. What is this? Yeti Mountain Trading. So will you be coming back weekly? Yes, I will be coming back weekly. I am hoping to alternate streams, maybe every second or third stream, have a guest on the show for most of the stream, just some casual chit-chatting and that sort of thing. So if you are considering being a guest on the show, send me an email, diggingcanuck@gmail.com, and we will make that happen. Or if you have an idea for a guest, that's always an alternative, then send me an email and we will make that happen. Let me just get this ready up on the screen. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see how this works. Oh my gosh! Creek Geek in the house. Right on, right on. Creek Geek has started swinging the triple scores, been making some interesting discoveries, to say the least. Aquadonkey in the house. Right on, Aquadonkey. Oh my goodness. Right on, good stuff. Mary Jane Johnson says right on, right on. Right on, Mary Jane. Right on, good stuff. I have a funny feeling I missed a couple of you coming in. Like I said, put an ad digging Canuck and it's gonna highlight and I'm gonna see it and I'm gonna like say hello to you. So there you go. My goodness, the lighting on this side is a little bright today. Gonna have to add that to the list. Add that to the list. It's gonna be a big list by the end of the day. I have a funny feeling. All right, we are going to do this. Let me try and do this. All right. Oh my goodness, that's a little too big. Let's make that a little bit small. All right, there you go. I'm gonna start off with NOKTA winter deals. NOKTA has a couple promotions on. If you're interested in the triple score or other machines, this is the triple score on the screen, and they have a, I guess, seasoned searcher pack. You get the pro pack, triple score. You get your headphones, a second coil, I believe. Don't quote me on that. You're going to have to check with your local dealer, but I'm pretty sure. Who just came in? Who just came into the house? East Idaho Digger. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the stream, East Idaho. Great to have you. Great to have you here. I do appreciate you popping in. Oh my goodness. Idaho. Right on, right on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh my gosh, who else is here? Adventure for Relics, Alan, great bottle digger from Northern Ontario. Great to have you here as well. This is really cool addition to the promotion is the gear bag. Put your detector in there. You can put your shovel in there, your headphones. I also carry a little small stool in there as well. You can pop everything in there, one place, all your gear, right on, right on. You also, with this one, you get the NOKTA bag and you get the first pinpointer, as well as a digger and a sheath. That's pretty good value. I do believe there are two other ones. So that's the triple score. And check with your local dealer, whoever it is that you purchase your equipment from. And I know a lot of people buy stuff from Amazon, but there are, just a little caveat, there are unscrupulous people selling stuff on Amazon. You could get a return or that sort of thing. So I know that legitimate dealers do sell on Amazon. Just check out who the actual seller is before you give your hard-earned money away. Or you know what? Buy it from your local dealer. If you're in Canada, you can buy it through Radio World. Right on, right on. What else do we have here? Another one. Oh my goodness, what is this? This is the Legend. What do you get with the Legend? Well, pretty much the, well, no, you get some other stuff with this. And this is all, you see it here, it's all free. The Legend Pro Pack with that really small sniper coil. Headphones, and you get the extra, there it is right there. I don't know if you can see my little mouse, but you get the extra battery pack. So you never will run out of juice on your detector and you're never going to have to stop a great dig. You get the battery pack, you get the digger, you get the bag, you get a cap, pro pointer, or oh my goodness, pro pointer. pinpointer, as well as a detecting bag. So there you go. One more. I believe there's one more deal. What is this one? This one is the double score and the Simplex Ultra. You're going to get the carry bag, the finds pouch, the hat, and the digger, all free. So like I said, wherever you choose to purchase it from, if you're going through Amazon, just make sure that the seller is a legit business. You do not want to get ripped off. So there you go. Let me go back to this. Oh my goodness. So far, so good. No major mistakes. What did I see here? Coffee to go with Julie and MJ. Liz, do you ever host digs? I do not. I do not. That is actually a lot of work. There are quite a few people that do host. If you're in the United States, there's probably every month there's a dig somewhere. In Canada, not too many actually, but no, I do not. I do not host digs. Soggy's Adventures. I wore out my Mayor Garrett Pro Pointer. I never thought that would happen. Well, some people actually use their pinpointers to dig. And depending on the soil, if you're on the beach or there's gravel and stuff like that, you're actually going to wear down the tip. You can actually get some or purchase a replacement tip, or if you know somebody with a 3D printer, those things are actually quite easy to print. So there you go. And a lot of pointers these days, the AccuPoint from NOKTA comes with a spare tip. So there you go. Like that pouch. Need a new one. Yeah. Nick Molnar in the house. Nick, right on. Oh my goodness. I keep missing people. Horde of the Rings says the Southeastern Ontario Metal Detecting Club will be organizing an event soon. Right on. They actually organized one, I think it was last year. I was not able to make that. But right on, good stuff. Rachel, her latest video, she took her sister out detecting. So how cool is that? She leaning towards the NOKTA for her. Right on. Great machine. Can't go wrong. Very sturdy build. And great pricing. And you know what? Get in on one of those deals and your sister would be set. Rainbow Randy in the house as well. Right on. Old coil swinger since 1980 here. Still like my Garrett Freedom Ace Plus for finding rings in parks. Yeah, great. Parks are actually one of the best places to find rings. And if you follow Jeremy, Paystreak Super Freak, his friend, and the name fails me right now, but Jeremy's friend has the Find X Pro by NOKTA ring machine. Every video, that guy finds at least one ring, sometimes multiple rings. Find X Pro does have jewelry mode, and yeah, if you don't believe me, go check out Paystreak Super Freak, and his friend is like mental with the Find X Pro and rings. Right on. Good stuff. What was I doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I said this, but Soggy Adventures is in the house. If I missed you, I apologize. Water pressure didn't help, but I've never thought I would go water detecting. Yeah. Lots of streams and creeks down here. I need to start doing that too. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself, Bill Ladd. He says it is frozen there, but they are digging in the woods under the leaves. That's what I do. That's what I do. The woods, if you have public woods or private woods that you have permission for around you, the wintertime does not have to mean that your digging season is over, because just venture into the woods, scrape some snow off if there's snow there, scrape some leaves off, and yeah, go to it. No problem. Who else? Oh my gosh. I am missing so many people coming in. Tennessee Adventures in the house. Liz, how have you been? I've been good. You know, there's some life stuff that sometimes gets in the way, but you know what? We got to do what we got to do. Great to have you here. I do appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Right on. Wow. I do apologize if I miss you. I really, really do. But I've got a couple different chats on my screens right now. Metal detecting. North Carolina. That is Mike. Says good morning. Good morning, Mike. Right on. Great to have you here. I do appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to have to do this. Quarter hoarder Jason's in the house. Oh my God, get ready for it. Wow. Jason in the house. You know what? Gotta say, I do appreciate you popping in. And I actually had the absolute pleasure of meeting Jason at Pound the Ground. And I gotta say, he gave me a big hug. Right on. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That in and of itself gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling. Right on. Oh my goodness. Jason. Right on. Good stuff. Wow. Right on. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. And this, for those of you who have joined me late, you obviously know that I have not streamed for a year. So today's going to be a bit of a mishmash. I did have a little bit of an agenda, but we may follow it. We may not. I don't know. I still have to see if, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to do a giveaway. Just trying to figure it out. Okay, it is working. I'm just checking on the giveaway widget, I guess. But yes, it is working. So there you go. All right. We'll do that a bit. What time is it? It's 10:30. We'll do that. We'll do that in about 10 minutes. I just want to give the giveaway widget a chance to get all your names into it. And the only way that you're going to get into this giveaway is you have to leave a comment. So I would suggest, like as of this very, very second, if you want to get in on the 1967 Silver Canadian Dime, you need to leave a comment. Doesn't matter what it is. Just let the bot know that you are interested. All right. Okay. All right. Gotta say, the little giveaway widget looks a little bit different than I'm used to. I don't know what happened. We'll see. Gotta leave a comment. That's all I know. And oh my gosh, it's really difficult. Yeah, the lighting in here today is interesting, and I'm having a hard time seeing my screens. But all right. What was I gonna do? You know what? Let's do a little bit of show and tell. How about that? Can we do that? We'll do a little bit of show and tell. Mary Jane says, right on for the 1967 dime. Yeah, you might win it. And you know what? With this, with the giveaway, I do not care where on planet Earth you live, what country you live in. Does not matter. If your name gets picked by the bot, I'm gonna send it to you wherever you are. All right. Let's do some show and tell. I'm gonna start the show and tell with a couple pictures from my New Year's Eve dig in the fur trade forest. I'm gonna let you see some of those pictures. Yeah. All right. Where is that picture? Where is that picture? All right. So on New Year's Eve morning, Mary Jane Johnson says, Goodwood, Ontario. You know what? I really don't think I know where Goodwood, Ontario is. I don't think I've ever heard of Goodwood, Ontario, which is interesting. Yeah. Not sure where that is, but I'm sure it's a great place. All right, going to show you some pictures from our New Year's Eve dig. So I ventured out. Let me just preface this. I ventured out with John and Gord, met up with them in the fur trade forest. That is the location where I dug that kettle point and a bunch of other stuff. Really cool things coming out of that location. Flash in your pan, Ed. Ed, good morning. Great to have you here. I do appreciate that. Right on, right on. So New Year's Eve, met them at the fur trade forest and going to show you a couple things. Oh, hang on. What's this? So Goodwood is between Uxbridge and Stouffville, northeast of Toronto. There you go. There you go. Right on. All right. Let me share this with you. So this is a trade axe. Oh my goodness. Gotta get that fixed. This is a trade axe that John dug. And I gotta say, John doesn't say too much when we go digging, but when he comes on the radio and he says, you gotta see this or you gotta come. With this one, he said, it's video worthy. So anyways, from where I was, I had to like really, really bushwhack to go and find him, but he was way in the, like totally off the beaten path. And this was actually not very deep. It was less than 6 inches, and I have this on video as well. So anyway, as soon as I looked at it, I'm like, oh my God, you have a trade axe. So he cleaned it up a little bit. And I noticed right there, the maker stamps. I'm like, oh my God, this is a very, very special find. Very special find. So anyways, this trade axe, apparently, this is from research we've done. Each one of these stamps means 1 pound, I think. 1 pound. So this was a 3-pound trade axe. Now, my research, once again, I believe that this trade axe could be anywhere from, was it 1650 to 1650 to, oh my goodness, no. Oh my goodness, it's old. This is an old trade axe. We believe it's from the 1700s. Amazing, amazing find. Stan's Lad. Great to have you here. Right on, right on. Incredible find. Trade axe from the fur trade forest. Crazy, crazy find. Absolutely crazy find. Incredible. You know what? I just wish it was me that dug it. But John did some research. He believes it's from the 1700s. So how cool is that? I gotta say, the Fur Trade Forest is a permission of John's. Incredible finds there. It is massive, and there is no rhyme or reason. We have not found a hot spot or anything like that yet, but crazy. I think we could be detecting there for many, many years. Let me show you some other stuff from that New Year's Eve dig. Gord dug this Conestoga bell. Once again, no rhyme or reason, but very nice Conestoga bell. I gotta say, I've never dug a Conestoga bell. Really, really nice. JBP in the chat. Right on. My goodness. Good stuff. Yeah, Conestoga bell. Never dug one. Curiosity detecting. Still hunting for his first Conestoga bell. Yeah, me too. Never dug one. I think I would. Oh my goodness. I'd be very. I'd be freaked out if I dug this. Yes, it's all in one piece. The dingler is inside as well. How cool is that? When you dig a bell and it's got the dingler inside, yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day detecting when the dingler's there, for lack of a better word. That's what I call it. You may call it something else, but I just call it a dingler. What is this? Oh! So, I dug a little pistola. My very, very first ever complete pistola. It is a Kilgore cast iron. Really? What does Julie say? Clapper. Oh my goodness, clapper. Gotta say, I think dingler sounds better. Oh my goodness. So I dug this. This is I wasn't sure what kind of a little a cap gun this was. Child's toy. This is not real, but it's complete. It's heavy. It's made of cast iron. And as I was just brushing it off, and as it dried, I noticed that there was a K. Now the K stands for Kilgore, and this is maybe from at least 1930, but probably older, only because of the maybe I have another picture of it. There you go. This is it as it's drying, and it does not have a hammer. It's not missing. It's called it's there. It wasn't there, or was made that way. It is a hammerless, invincible Kilgore pistola, complete, 100% complete. I still have it drying. I'm actually thinking, I was told to do electrolysis on it, but I'm actually thinking of trying out Evaporust. If anybody has tried Evaporust in the chat, let me know. But I'm thinking I'm just going to do Evaporust, because that way it will just sit in the liquid and hopefully get all nice and clean. That's what I'm hoping for, because I do not want to. This here is, the chamber is open, and it was that's how it was found. I don't want that to break. As well, the trigger, I've not touched the trigger. I don't want to damage any springs or the mechanism inside, so I will not be touching that. So I am going to try Evaporust, and we'll see what happens. I think I have another picture of that. Yeah, there it is. There's the other side. Now, right here, I don't know if you can see that, but right there is where it says invincible. I've tried Evaporust, and it's magical. DCM says Evaporust works very well. East Idaho Digger says, Liz, do a show on cleaning your relics. I can do that as well. I can do that. And I do actually have a video on electrolysis, simplified electrolysis, small scale electrolysis, where I take you through the entire process from beginning, actually show you the relic bubbling and all that sort of thing, the changes in that. So if you've ever thought about electrolysis, it does not have to be difficult, and on a small scale, anybody can do it. You can check out that video on my YouTube channel. It's actually quite easy. Does not have to be intimidating. But I do think that I'm going to try Evaporust on this. Like I said, I do not want to. I don't want to damage the trigger, and then this is like, that's the way I found it. So I don't want to damage that. Let me go back to this. I think I might have, oh, okay, I do have, this is what the pistol looked like, non-dug example. I'm hoping to get it, it's nickel plated, cast iron nickel plated. I'm hoping to get it as close to, minus the nickel plating, as close to this as I can. Really, really nice. And it's, you know, when an item says patent pending, you know, it's got to be old. Now, I'm going to end my personal show and tell with this. So as I said, New Year's Eve, we ventured out into the fur trade forest. This is me, John in the middle, Gorda on the right. Having some tea. Now, not just any tea. I brought a little something to pop in the tea, because it's New Year's Eve after all. So yeah, we had a great dig, great company, and I am so fortunate that these two gentlemen, continue to ask me to go out detecting. I do appreciate that. Some amazing sites that, had I not known these two, I would never have had a chance to detect. So right on. And John and Gord actually both use the NOKTA Simplex Plus. Now we're talking Plus, first generation, and they both make amazing finds. Right on. All right, let's go back to that. You know what? Let me check the giveaway widget, because we're probably going to do a giveaway. How about that? Oh my goodness. This light over here is super bright. Oh my gosh. Where is the bot? There it is. All right. I have absolutely no idea how many people are watching right now, but the giveaway widget, or the bot, let's just call it the giveaway bot, has 25 entries. So I'm just going to quickly scroll down the names of people who are entered, then you'll know whether or not you're entered. So as of right this very second, these are the people that are entered. Metal Detecting the 6, Prospector Steve, Chris Marquardt, East Idaho, Chris Lazaski, Randy Rainbow. I gotta say, lots of new names here. Thank you so very, very much for joining me. Right on. Andrew T, Stan's Led, JBP, Aquadonkey, Steve Shepard, Straight Up, Flash in Your Pan, Soggy, Coffee to Go with MJ, Adventure for Relics, Gopher, Horde of the Rings, Mary Jane, DCM Detects, Jersey Ray, Piney Man, Country Diggers, Metal Detecting North Carolina, Curiosity, Yeti Mountain, did I say that? I think I said that. Jack Fellamy, hello sir. Right on. Jack, welcome to the stream. Terry B said he's lurking. If you are lurking, the bot has absolutely no idea that you want in on the giveaway. So you need to enter a comment 3 more of you have entered comments. So I am going to give you like a minute. All right, a minute, and then we'll get to your show and tell that you have sent. So 1 more minute, you must enter a comment. Let's see if I can bring that coin up again. Before I bring that coin up, let me just show this. Let me just show this really, really fast. Oh my gosh! Buddy Biggs Adventures in the house. Oh my gosh, great to have you here. Great to have you here. Oh my gosh, seriously. Thank you. Frederick Romano, also in the house. Right on, right on. We are about to do the giveaway. You need to enter a comment. All right. But before that, let me just show you this coin that I got in my change the other day. Like I said, we're going to do the giveaway. Then we're going to do your show and tell. Check this out. I got this at Walmart. It pays. I got to say, it pays to purchase things with money, with cash, because you get change back. I didn't know I had this until I got home and looked in my wallet. This is a colorized toonie, $2 coin. I had absolutely no idea this was even issued. It is a commemorative to the Inuit community. Now there is a big whale. There is an Arctic char. There is a walrus, 2 beluga whales. Or is that the walrus? The walrus is on the top, and I guess that's a seal. And in the middle, there is a narwhal. Narwhals are not mythical creatures. They actually do swim in Canadian waters. I had no idea this was even a coin, but there you go. I do have one. If I promise you all, if I do get another one, however, whether it's in my change or whether I actually go out and purchase one on eBay, if I get a second one, I will totally do a giveaway for the coin. Actually, incredible coin. I do believe on eBay, these things are going for like $10. But I got it in my change, and yeah, if I get a second, I promise you that I will do a giveaway, because it's too nice of a coin for somebody out there not to have. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. Oh my gosh, DCM says, I just got one too. Right on. Midstream ad. I just want to say, it's been a year. There were some things that I needed to turn off. I'll fix it. I'll fix it for next stream. Okay. We will get rid of those. We will get rid of those midstream ads. We will get rid of those for the next stream. I do apologize for that. But I do appreciate you all hanging in there and watching the ads. All right. Yeti Mountain Trading says ads make revenue. Yes. Every cent from every ad and just every cent generated on this channel goes back into the channel for postage, for gas. I don't know about you, but where we are, gas is pretty expensive. Postage is crazy. Equipment, that sort of thing, meetups and that sort of thing. So I do appreciate you watching the ads. I do appreciate that. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. 31 entries. All right, now. Oh my gosh. Chris, you know what? There's some people here who I've not seen coming in. TTJ Nailer, thank you for coming into the stream. Who else just came into the stream here? Oh my gosh. Wow, thank you. I don't, yeah, wow. Thank you. We're going to do the giveaway. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Ed. Thank you very much, Ed. You know what? I don't even know if Bender's awake. I don't even know. I don't even know if I activated Bender, but we're going to give Bender a couple seconds. But in the meantime, Flash. Thank you, Flash. Here's my Bender, and if the other Bender doesn't show up, oh my goodness. Right on, right on. Hey, you know what, Flash? Vibing cat. Ed, thank you. Bender is not appearing right now, so he might be on a bender. I don't know, but I don't know. Thank you very much, Ed. I do appreciate it. And like I said, everything generated goes back into the channel. So thank you so very much for that. Buddy Big says Bender, Bending Rodriguez. There you go. $10 says that Buddy Biggs is a Futurama viewer. Right on, right on. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. Let me get rid of this. Now, you need to watch the chat because the bot is going to pick the winner and pop it in the chat. I have no control over this. It's random. You'll see it in the chat as the bot picks it. All right. Curiosity Detecting says Futurama rules. Who is this? Metal Detecting Canada. Right on, right on. Says, good morning. Tere de Nozayev. Right on, Metal Detecting Canada. That was French, by the way. Right on, right on. Thank you so very much for joining. And you know what? You just squeaked in on the giveaway. You just squeaked in on the giveaway. All right, watch your chat because I'm going to press the button that says choose a viewer. And yeah, watch the chat. 1967, mint uncirculated, never been touched by human hands. Silver dime is going to, and we do have a delay. Just want everyone to know we do have a delay. All right. I don't know how long it is, but there is a delay. So when I speak, I don't know. Okay. There's a delay. So either you're going to see it before I finish saying the winner is, or you're going to see it like after. I don't know. All right. Okay. Just so we understand. Here we go. There you go. Nightbot has picked Jack Fellamy Jr. Oh my goodness, Jack. Wonderful. Send an email. I need your mailing information. Send it to diggingcanuck@gmail.com and I will send it out to you. And just so you know, we take privacy very, very, very urgently here on the show. It's very important to us. So once I receive your email with your mailing address and once I actually get the envelope sent out, the email is deleted. I don't keep people's email addresses or anything like that. There's mailing lists. No, nothing like that. Once I've printed your envelope, it gets deleted, and every now and then the recycle bin gets emptied. So Jack, congratulations. Right on. Let's see. There you go. Ed says, send it to her. Liz will not hunt you down. No, I will not hunt you down if you do not send me an email with your information. No, life's too busy to start hunting people down. It really is. Right on. Thank you, Ed. Right on. All right. So how do I get rid of this? There you go. All right. Let's, what time is it? Oh my goodness. We just might. It is 10:56. I didn't even start your show and tell. We might, well, this might happen. Yeah, I have a funny feeling we are going into overtime, and this just might be the week that score 0-0 changes. It might. I don't know, because it's been like that. It's been overtime for, oh my gosh, years. This might be the year that the score changes. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Wow. 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 I am like, wow. Wow. Relic expeditions. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Wow, 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 wow. Thank you. My stuff isn't working today. Bender's not doing his dance, so I'm gonna give you the old. I'm gonna give you the shake. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 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 You know what? I think you earned something. I don't know what you earned. Let's see. Let's go down the list. Let's try this. How about that? You just earned this. Relic expeditions. Thank you for the super chat. Right on, right on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. You're in the fish. Is that okay? I don't know. I went through my list and I'm like, yeah, let's throw the fish in there. Oh, Piney Man. What the? Curiosity Detecting says, I can't unsee the fish. Oh my goodness. The Piney Man says, where's the potato? Potato dance, potato dance. The potato is here as well. Oh my goodness. That is enough to give you nightmares. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. My goodness. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Not necessary, but thank you. My goodness. Wow. All right, we're going to do your show and tell. Okay? We're going to do your show and tell. Let me get rid of something here. Let me get rid of that. All right. There you go. Right on, right on. I want to remind you all right? Since I got rid of this, I want to remind you of that. This stream and future streams are sponsored by Radio World. Thank you to the amazing folks over at Radio World, and stay tuned to the streams, future streams. There's going to be some amazing things happening with Radio World. There's going to be some interesting giveaways, interesting to say the least, crazy giveaways. Thank you. Thank you, Radio World. And Canadians, check out radioworld.ca. 2 locations to serve you in Canada, Calgary and Toronto. Right on, right on. Get all of your metal detecting gear and outdoor electronics from Radio World. And Radio World, thank you very, very much. Right on, right on. All right, we're going to do some show and tell. All right. MJ and Julie, thank you so very much for joining. I do appreciate that. All right, let's do some of your show and tell. Going to start with the earlier stuff that was sent in, and then we will go to the we'll just go as it comes in. All right. DCM Detects, right on. Thank you so very much. Do appreciate that. New member, right on. Membership starts at just 99 cents. So thank you, DCM. I do appreciate that. And you know what? Gonna give you the Vibing Cat. Vibing Cat says thank you. Thank you, DCM. Right on. All right. Right on. All right, we have show and tell. All right. Metal Detecting Canada checking out. Thank you so very much for joining the Digologist. Good to see you, and thank you. Thank you for joining. Right on, right on. All right. Let's start at the very beginning. Ryan from Hoard of the Rings. Check this out. All right. Check this out. How cool is this? Buddy Biggs, thank you as well for tuning in. I do appreciate that. Right on, right on. All right. Let's... This is Ryan from Hoard of the Rings, and I gotta say, I've never seen anything this this ornate. This is a bridal rosette. Rachel, thank you so very much for the membership. I do appreciate that. My goodness, wonderful. Thank you. As membership grows, there is always a possibility of members only lives or giveaways just for the members. So thank you. Do appreciate that. Right on. Yeah, this is a bridal rosette. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can look it out. I've never seen one that ornate. Really, really nice. Yeah, that's a beautiful rosette. Holy smokes. Mine are always very plain. They're just metal. They might have a floret or something like that, or an initial. I have never dug anything so nice as that. Right on. Hoard of the Rings dug that, and Relic Expedition says he loved witnessing you dig those, buddy. And I gotta say, that is one of the things that makes digging with friends really, really, I guess, wonderful. A wonderful thing is that, if you're having a bad day or things just aren't going your way, your friend gets something like this, you can celebrate your friend's finds and do a little high five and that sort of thing. There it is right there. Pretty much in situ. Really, really nice. I think there's one more. Wow. Gotta say, really, really nice. Really nice. Really nice. I don't think there was another one. So Hoard of the Rings. Right on. Very nice. Who else? James Matthias is next. Check this out. Whoop, what happened? Oh, there it is. James. James, are you still in the chat? Even I know what this is. Oh my gosh. I keep missing people. Detecting coppers. Jeff. Thank you very much for that. Right on. New membership. Thank you very much for that. Do appreciate that. My goodness. Right on. This is a trime. Even I know that. Really, really nice. And you know what? It's hold, which means that somebody wore this as a necklace. And that makes it really, really personal. This was just not something that was in somebody's pocket. Somebody actually took the time to pierce it and then put it on their neck. So how cool is that? That is really, really nice. I'll show you the other side. Wow. Crazy. 1865. Crazy. Nice. My goodness. Wonderful. Right on, James. Good stuff. All right. Good stuff. That is really, really nice. And I keep going back and forth with the screens, like the screens from the email and then this screen right here. Just trying to not show any email addresses or, some people, they go by their YouTube name and the emails might have their personal name. So I'm just trying to keep everybody's information private. Capiche, everybody? All right. Right on, James. That is really, really nice. All right, who's next? Oh my goodness. Straight up metal detecting tripwire is next. Wow, he says that last year, 2024, was his best year ever. And he's going to show you why. What does that say? 14K. 14K ring. I think I saw him did this, and if I remember correctly, it wasn't the best signal, but he dug it. And beautiful ring tripwire. Holy smokes. Right on, right on. Good stuff. Wow, that's nice. Nice. That is a nice gold ring tripwire. Wow. Oh, I wish I could flip this. I don't know. I can't flip it anymore. I don't know how to flip it. Behind the soccer net. Wow, 19. I wish. Okay, everybody just turn your head. I don't have the, I forgot how to turn this around. Really, really nice. Oh my goodness, 1939. Is that a standing Liberty quarter? It could be. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Wow, tripwire. Really, really nice. 1985 class ring. This is still tripwire. This is tripwire last year. He says he had an amazing year. Oh my goodness. 1942. Oh, it's a walking Liberty. Oh my goodness. How can I tell the difference? Walking Liberty, standing Liberty. Nice. 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 Little poison bottle. Nice. 1944 silver quarter. Oh my gosh. Ring. 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 Oh my gosh. What does that say? 1891? Maybe. Tripwire, you had a heck of a year. My goodness. You know, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Wow. Wow. Stacia R., welcome to the stream. Class ring is on her bucket list. Me too. I've never found a class ring. Never found one. Degologist says he has found one walking Liberty. Right on, right on. Who is next? Next we have Jamie. Jamie is next. Let's pop that up on the screen. Oh. Jamie found some. Oh, let's get rid of that. There you go. Jamie found a little piece of terre de nos aïeux. Right on, right on. Hello, Georgievus. Here's the other side. Oh, it's not terre de nos aïeux. Oh my gosh. It's Australia. Well, it's the Commonwealth. Okay. Wow, she had me baffled. Right on, right on. 1944 shilling. I do believe that's silver, Jamie. Correct? I do believe that is silver. Right on, right on. Wow. That's embarrassing. I thought she dug a Canadian coin when nope, not a Canadian coin. Right on, right on. We are going to, I have 4 more people who sent in show and tell. We're going to do that because no show and tell gets left behind. And we're going to do a giveaway for a sticker pack. And then, Prospector Steve. Ooh. Oh, why can't I? I cannot make that bigger. Why can't I download that? Steve, it's not letting me download your picture or click on it. And I don't want to divulge any private information. Try and send that again, Steve, as an attachment. David, Early 1900s home site. David, DCM detects. Wow. Wow, this is DCM detects. There you go. Wow. That is nice. 1940. Wow. Nice. There's a Georgievus. Right on, right on. My goodness, very nice. There's more. Ooh. DCM, is that a button? What is that? What is that? DCM. DCM, do it quick. What is that? Obviously, I'm going to say it's a button. Is that... What is that? Yes, it's a 2-piece button. Very nice. Is that military? I'm going to say it's military. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's military. Let me know. Let me know. Wow. Yeah, that's a nice button. What do we got here? Top shelf, we have a ring. Same ring on the right. Wow, that is nice. Yeah, I'm thinking that's Navy. I'm thinking it's, Digologist says the ship's wheel. There you go. Possibly Navy. Could that be a cannon with the cannonballs there? Yeah, I think you're right, Digologist. I think it's Navy. Right on, right on. All right. Let's go to, oh my gosh, the light on my left is so bright. Curiosity Detecting says possibly Merchant Navy. That's always a possibility. Steve Shepard says Captain Highliner, but maybe. You never know. Thank you, DCM. Curiosity Detecting. Oh my gosh, I can't put up the picture and say the little spiel about it because that takes, I would need another monitor for that. So all right, let's just wing it. All right, I'm gonna wing this one. This is Curiosity Detecting, and you can always let us know. Oh my goodness, wow. Curiosity Detecting. Oh my gosh, can I make that smaller? I can't make that smaller. 1867 to 1927 Confederation. I can't make it smaller for some reason. I can make it bigger, but not smaller. That's too bad. And I can't move it around either. Still a nice token. Fantastic condition. Dopey Tripod is in the chat. Thank you, Dopey Tripod. He hit the like. Right on. Curiosity Detecting says it's a 1927 medallion that was given to every student in Canada in 1927 to commemorate the 60th anniversary of Confederation. That is very, very cool. Let's see what else. DCM has. Wow. Wow is an understatement. Okay. Oh my gosh. What do we got here? Large scents galore. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Curiosity Detecting says best finds from just one outing to the same 1851 church permission, including a 1780s Connecticut copper on the bottom left. It's pretty roached, but I was able to identify it. Wow. That there, Clark, is a whole lot of niceness. Holy smokes, man. 1886 large cent, 1888 large cent. His token, 1919 large cent, 1920 large cent. Something going on here. Penny, and that Connecticut copper. Wow, that is Adventure for Relics, Largie Extravaganza. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4 largies. I'm going to say right now, that the most largies I have ever detected on one dig was 3. They were within like 2 feet of each other. There's a video on my YouTube channel about that. But this is like craziness. Craziness. Detecting coppers. Your connection is acting up. Thank you so very much for joining, Jeff. And thank you very much for the membership. Do appreciate that. We need to get together for a dig. All right? All right. Wow. How about that? Oh my God, 1962 50 center. Silver. Wow. A half. Gotta say, halves don't come very often in Canada. I've dug one. Very nice. Wow. Very nice. Horde of the Ring says his new record is 7 largies on one site. On one site or on one dig? All right? On one dig. How about that? On one dig. Right on, right on. That is nice. And yes, our friend is very happy. Right on, right on. Oh my gosh, it keeps getting better. 1874 Victoria Quarter. Wow. Horde of the Ring says 2 visits guilty. Right on. Wow. That is it for DCM. My goodness. Wow, wow, wow. 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 All right. Let's see. Get rid of that. Oh my goodness. People keep sending stuff. It is 11:18. I'm going to try and go through this really, really fast. Okay? All right. Ferris Grump says a coin older than himself. Patty in the chat. Patty, welcome. Welcome. I am trying to finish this. Stan's Lad. All right. Stan's Lad sent us some stuff. What do we got? Henry the First penny. Oh my God. Get ready for 1136. Get ready for 1136. Wow. Stan's Lad. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I think there's another side of this. No, there isn't, but we'll go back to that. 1100s. That is absolutely insane as far as like Canadian standards. Probably American too. Wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, but nice. And Stan's Lad has an amazing collection. Wow. Of crotal bells. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Gone digging. My friend Matt is in the house. Right on, Matt. Please, please, please. Big hello, big hug to my friend Adeline. Adeline, if you're watching. Right on, right on. I'm going to meet them one day. Right on, right on. Matt, thank you very much for dropping in. And Adeline, if you're watching, right on, right on. Right on. Good stuff. Jimmy Cloak in the house. Right on, right on. I think we have a couple more pictures and then we're going to do our giveaway. All right. Here we go. All right. That was Stan's Lad. Oh my goodness. I tell ya, I need to wear sunglasses. My light on the left is just... It's just so bright. Gonna have to fix that for next time. All right, who is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? I think this is Rachel. I think this is Jersey Ray. She says this is her only find this year. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I wish I had like a thing to throw on that screen. Oh my goodness. Hello, sweet cheeks. Oh my goodness. She looks like she's about to cry. I hope not. Right on, right on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Isn't it funny how most of us turn into a little kid ourselves when a baby enters the room or gets placed in our arms? Oh my goodness. Right on, right on. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh. Right on, right on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't see. Oh my God, that light is so bright. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, yeah. I said she looked like she was about to cry, but she had just stopped crying. Just stopped crying right on, right on. Okay, we got one more picture. One more picture, and then we're gonna do a giveaway. All right, all right. All right. We can do this one. All right, this next one was Prospector Steve, metal detecting the 6. And yeah, if you're going to send something, try to send it as an attachment, because then I can make it bigger or smaller or hopefully manipulate it. So this next one is from Prospector Steve. There you go right there. Steve had a little visit. And now I know that Steve Shepard has had coyotes walk past as well, because he's posted stuff on his Facebook. Yeah, that's a coyote. That is a coyote. And do me a favor. If you are walking a pet, please keep your pet on leash, because you do not want to, you don't want the coyote getting your pet. It's just not a good thing. Keep your pets on their leashes. Very important. All right, we are going to do a giveaway. Let me get rid of this. Wow, I seriously need sunglasses. Oh my gosh. Where is it? All right, there it is. There it is. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. Who just came in? Some Beach Detecting just came in. Says Happy New Year's. Happy New Year to you. We are going to do a giveaway. Now, we are going to give away a Digging Canuck sticker pack. All right, we gave away the silver dime. Jack Fellamy was the lucky recipient of the silver dime. We're going to do the Digging Canuck sticker pack. I think there might be like 6 or 7 different Digging Canuck stickers. And if I have anybody else's sticker lying around, I might throw that in. Chris says ring lights are so bright. I actually have a ring light, but I also have these LEDs, these lights that have like, and I'm not kidding, there's like maybe 6 rows of 12 each light, like 6 rows of 12. That's like a lot of lights, at least 80 lights on either side. And like I said earlier, I haven't done this in over a year, so my light placement is not the best. As you can see, there is light. A lot of light shining on this side. I will try to figure out as we go along. Mistakes were made today. There were some glitches. Hopefully that will all be fixed next stream. Who is this? Sent you photos of last month's find. They are in your email. Okay. All right. Gonna do Rainbow Randy. Gonna do his, and then anything else as of like at this point will be next week. Okay. We're going to do Rainbow Randy, and then we'll do the giveaway. That actually gives you another couple minutes to type something into the chat. If you want to get in on the stickers, you must enter a comment. If you're lurking, the bot does not know that you want in, so you must. All right. Enter a comment. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what the comment is. Just enter something. All right. 41 people are in it so far, and oh my gosh, gotta do the I'm blind. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh no, that's not it. All right, we're gonna do Randy, like I said, and then we're gonna do the oh my god, I can't see. Then we're gonna do the giveaway. Oh my god, Randy. I'm not gonna say where, but Randy is local. Right on. Who is this? Carol, I don't think I said hello to you, but hello. Some Beach Detecting. Hey, Liz, when you do photos, do you ever show your finds? Yes. I usually start out show and tell with my finds. So that would have been at the beginning of the stream. But Some Beach Detecting, if you are on social media, I'm going to try this again. What is this little white spot there? What happened? I am on Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter, and Facebook. I also share my finds on those. And what the heck is going on with the lighting up here? Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. So, Randy, this is Rainbow Randy. My gosh, you're local. We need to detect sometime. Seriously, Rainbow Randy, we need to detect sometime. Okay? All right. I'm pretty sure there's forests and stuff where you are. Let's do this. All right. Last one, then we'll do the giveaway. Okay? Oh, what is that? Wow, Rainbow Randy. Wow. This is a Queen Victoria fish scale, 5 center, silver, sterling. Wow. Wow. Rainbow Randy. Wow. If you're finding this stuff, yeah, I want to detect with you. Wow. Look at that. And I don't know if Americans and people in other countries know that this is like tiny, very small coin, very hard to find in Canada. With an H mint means it was minted in England. That is nice. Really, really nice. Wow. Wow, really nice. Seriously. My goodness. Really nice. Yeah, Horde of the Ring says, I wishy for a fishy. Curiosity, I still need to find a Victoria 5-cent silver to complete my Victoria set. You know, what is going on here? What is going on there? I'm not liking that. Not liking that. The gremlins have decided to show up at the last minute. Something with my lighting is going on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Chris, that was a great condition. Something going on up here. Oh, we got something going on. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what it is. The sun just came out. Oh, the sun came out. Yeah. It's okay. We'll fix that. We'll fix. As the Wizard of Oz would say, disregard. That is not something that you need to concern yourself with. Oh my goodness. Rachel says, Liz, setting a date for late April, early May for permission in Vermont, if interested. I do have my passport. You know, I have a funny feeling that this little spot, which you shouldn't be looking at, is going to start growing as it gets sunny out. I just have a feel like, all right. Okay, let's do the giveaway. Okay, let's do the giveaway. Let me get rid of, oh my gosh, can't see. Let's get rid of this. We're going to do the giveaway for the sticker pack. Where's my bot? Here it is. All right. 42 of you have entered a comment and said, heck yeah, let's get in on that. All right, 30 seconds. All right, in 30 seconds, you need to enter a comment. You need to enter a comment in the chat because if you don't, the bot doesn't know that you want in on that. Wow, and it got darker too. Interesting. Wow, lighting issues. All right. All right, so you have 30 seconds to enter a comment. If you're lurking, you got to enter something. Doesn't matter what it is. All right, you got to enter something. In the meantime, while you're doing that, I was going to talk about the drones, but obviously we have no time because I am major into overtime. Crazy into overtime. Oh my gosh. Jean, yeah, you're late. But you know what? Better late than never. Thank you. Thank you for that. I do appreciate you popping in. You know what? I was going to talk about the drones. We'll talk about the drones on not the American New Jersey drones. We're going to talk about Canadian drones. These are not flying in the sky right now, okay? That's not happening here. We're going to talk about those on the next stream. All right? Jean, you just snuck in on it. All right. So for the sticker pack, which includes about 7 different versions of the Digging Canuck sticker, and if I can find some other stuff, other stickers, I will include those as well. All right. So watch your screen. The bot will place the name of the person in the chat. I have nothing to do with this. All I do is press the choose a winner. All right. So good luck to everyone. Digging Canuck sticker pack is going to get the heck out of Dodge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Rachel, Jersey Ray Diggs, you have won. You have won the sticker pack. And oh my gosh, with that comes, who's going to come up on here? Who's going to come up on the screen? We're going to do, who are we going to do? We're going to do this. Anime Shake. Jersey, Rachel. Right on. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's growing. We're going to have to fix that for next week. She's here. Yes, Rachel. Send an email, diggingcanuck@gmail.com with your email or with your mailing address, and I will ship it out to you. All right? All right. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I know that Gopher, send an email to me. All right? Gopher, send me an email, diggingcanuck@gmail.com. All right? Gopher. This is for Gopher. Hello, Gopher. Send an email, diggingcanuck@gmail.com. All right? Gopher, I'm going to fix you up. All right? I'm going to fix you up. All right. Thank you so very much for joining me today. It's been over a year. I do appreciate everyone that popped in today. Do me a favor, if you've not hit the like button on this screen or on the stream, do so. Please do so on your way out. I would really appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great day. And if during the week you come upon something that is just interesting, doesn't have to be metal detecting related, take a picture of it, send it, and I will include it in the next stream. Until then, peace. Right on.